Today I'm going to show you how I apply stickers on the backside of skateboard decks. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is we want to cut out all the sheets out of the major sheet with the brand new razor blade so you don't have any troubles. Okay, so the first thing I think you should know is that we always make our prints about an inch bigger than the board, so we have some room to play with here when we're laying the sticker over the top of the skate deck. Once you have that figured out, your artwork, you want to keep your deck on the plastic until you're ready to apply it, just so that we don't have any dust buildup when we apply the sticker. And before we peel it, you want to just give it a quick wipe down on the back side. Okay, let's go ahead and start. First thing we're going to do here is get this plastic off the board. I think it is important for you to select which direction the graphic is going to be. I tend to go this way. This way would look just kind of backwards with the tail on this side. Once you figure that out, normally I like to tape my subject to the table, but this is so wobbly it's just not going to stay. So we're just going to carefully figure out the position of the sticker. Okay. Okay, now that we're good, we're gonna tape the sticker down because we definitely don't want that moving around. The three and only tools you're going to use for this project is going to be a sharp blade. Please make sure it's nice and sharp. You're going to need some tape and a squeegee with some felt. Once we're squeegeeing the sticker into the board, you don't want to scratch it, so make sure it has felt on one side. If you don't have a squeegee with felt, you can always wrap the squeegee with your t-shirt or like 2 or 3 shirts or a rag, and then use that so you don't scratch your sticker. Now when you start laying the sticker, it's going to get a little weird because of the concave in the board. It's not nice and flat, so you just have to be aware of that. We're going to do the first half first. So this line, you want to cut it just as straight as possible. You don't want no zigzag or weird lines going in there, because when you lift the backside, you don't want to have trouble sticking it going the other way. Okay, so I just like to take it nice and slow. I go over to one side, back to the other, one side, back to the other. I'm going to put this down and bring the camera around so you guys can see the curve that it's created. Okay, so check that out right there. This curve right here is what might scare you. But you just have to slowly press it down. And you're going to do the same process all the way through. Alright my friends, so once you get towards the end here, you might get some wrinkles like this on the board. We already It's already on there, so I'm just trying to explain. These wrinkles, they might be on the board towards the end. So just make sure that once you get to this point right here, you start squeegeeing this way. That way you push them out. Once you push out all your wrinkles, then you don't have to worry about whatever's out, because that's going to get cut off anyways. All those lines that you see from the squeegee are going to go away once we wipe this down, so don't worry about that. Okay, so now the second half is going to be a little bit easier since the board is kind of tacked down with the sticker. So let's go ahead and remove these. Bring this back. And by the way, this is just like a regular sticker, something like this. Okay, so if we had like a material that was for wrapping, it would be a lot easier, but this is just to show you that this is possible, and this is how I do it. Now I'm right-handed, so it's easier for me to lift the board, flip it, stick it down, and then start over on this side. Now this part right here is a little weird because it has that curve on the bottom. You just gotta push it out towards this side and start squeegeeing again. So don't be scared of that. Now that we have the sticker completely on the board, comes the scariest part, which is cutting off the edge. For the edge, this is how I learned how to do it, and it might look like it's not gonna work at first, but I learned the hard way. Okay, so check this out. I'll give you a perfect example here. You guys can see that wrinkle right there where it comes down on the board. What you want to do, the sticker right here is going right under the curve, so you want to lift it off the curve, and you want to make sure that the same stays true all the way around the board, because the edge of the knife is just going to cut along, and if the tape is down, then it's taped, so it can't really cut where it's curved. And this might not make any sense until you have to go through this, but this is going to give you a straight cut, a better edge, and easy to cut, so you don't have to come back and try to fix any wrinkles. Alright, now even though we started with a sharp blade, I always like to grab a brand new one for this cut. And there you go, just like that, you have a custom deck with sharp lines on the sides. This is my most sold deck. This is my most sold deck for my clothing brand, Bless de Barrio. I'm always linking it on the bottom, so if you guys are interested. By the way, the last thing that I do once I'm done applying the sticker, I go in with that sharp knife and I cut out the holes. And this is considered wall art, so this is not recommended to skate on. Although you can, you just don't want to grind on it, because if the sticker rubs off, you might get stuck and eat some. You know what I'm saying? So this is the one that we just did. We have 2 more to go, one for a customer, the other one's for the website. And I hope you learned how to apply stickers on skateboard decks today. Thank you guys for watching. Help us get to the 10,000 subscribers by hitting that subscribe button. Like this video, comment, share, dislike it if you didn't like it. We'll check you guys out on the next one. Thank you. By the way, before I forget, I get my skate decks from Skateboard Connect. They're straight out of California. I'm gonna leave their Instagram, and if they have a website, I'm gonna also link it below. I order everything through Instagram, so I just send them a DM, ask for what I want, and it's a done deal. I usually buy mine in a bulk of dozen, so you get a price break, and I hope this helped you.